Tensions are running high across the Middle East after Israel bombed another country in the region. That brings the total to at least 6 nations that Israel has attacked since July 2025. The countries include, in no particular order, Palestine, Lebanon, Syria, Iran, Yemen, and now Qatar. The last country mentioned is rather interesting, given the fact that they were recently bombed and because, well, they were the nation holding peace talks between Israel and Hamas. On Monday, September 15th, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio was in Israel to meet with the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. In a surprising, or I guess not so surprising statement, Rubio called on Qatar to remain constructive after Israel struck their capital, Doha, and violated their sovereignty. In fact, while speaking alongside Netanyahu in Jerusalem, Rubio said Qatar could help secure 3 main goals.
We are focused on what happens now, what happens next, what role can Qatar play possibly in reaching an outcome here that leads not just to the end of this hostilities, not just to the release of all of the hostages, both living and deceased, not just the disarmament and elimination of Hamas, but also a better future for the people of Gaza.
Netanyahu, meanwhile, defended Israel's attack on Doha despite widespread condemnation. He made it clear that he would not rule out further strikes on Hamas leaders. On the same day, Netanyahu addressed the largest ever U.S. delegation of lawmakers to Israel. He warned of what he called a Western diplomatic siege against his country. Netanyahu vowed that Israel would strengthen its domestic arms industry to counter outside pressure, saying his government will continue to act to lift this siege. This, all the while, Arab leaders met in Doha to craft their own response. Washington is urging Qatar to continue to play a bridging role in this conflict. At the same time, the violence continues on the ground. Israel's nearly 2-year-long campaign has killed more than 64,000 people.